Okay, Mum, so in this video today, we're going to be talking about what we learned from 奇妙之城, which was a documentary about the amazing city of Guiyang in Guizhou. And also, we got to learn a lot about our favourite Chinese superstar, who is
Zhou Shen.
So the first interesting thing that I thought came up was when Zhou Shen would speak to passers-by on the street. It happened twice in the episode. The first time being where he asked somebody, did they know the song Cool Guiyang?
请问一下，你有没有听过那个爽爽的贵阳这首歌？
I was quite interested to see. It didn't seem like the people from Guiyang knew who he was. So I'm really curious, because we consider him to be a big celebrity. We thought that people would recognise him on the street. So if you guys could let us know, what level of celebrity is Zhou Shen? Would normally most people recognise him or not recognise him?
They didn't seem to know either him or the song.
Yeah, they didn't, did they? Which was quite funny. You have to give a phone call to somebody for somebody to know it.
哎，你会不会唱《爽爽的贵阳》这首歌？
The video showed us lots of really interesting food from that region, sour soup. And one of the things that we didn't really know what it was.
折耳根，外地人的噩梦，贵阳人的挚爱。
The subtitles in English on the video said chameleon plant. We're not familiar with that. Will you let us know? I thought maybe it was a type of bean sprout, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I was quite intrigued to see though that not only did they have sour soup, it also made some sour soup beer that they were drinking, which looked pretty interesting. Because it said, didn't it, that Guiyang, in ancient times, it was very difficult to make salt there.
Yes.
And so they couldn't make things salty, they had to make things sour. So a really fascinating and funny point that came up was when Zhou Shen talked with his friends about what to call him. One of them suggested 二狗子.
His doggy.
It is, yeah.
那我们就叫你二狗子吧。
其实也，如果我叫二狗子，可能就更红。显然的意思，很多人好像做生的时候看到会特别不舒服。对啊。
He said he didn't feel so comfortable with 周深老师, so we should, I guess, call him 二狗子 from now on. What do you guys think? Is that the right name for him? Let us know. So we had a look where Guiyang was on the map, and we've never been anywhere close to Guiyang, have we?
No, not at all.
My travels in China very much focused on the east coast, and the most westerly that we've been to is Xi'an.
Xi'an.
You think that's the closest you've been, right, to Guiyang?
I think so.
We had a look at a map. I think the closest that I've been is Xianggang, is Hong Kong. But we're certainly really intrigued to go after watching this, which essentially was an amazing advert for the place Guiyang.
The wonderful city.
One part of the show that we absolutely loved is when it was describing the Guiyang people and it said, 越安徽, 越美味.
酸汤啤酒，折耳根酸奶，对贵阳人来说，越暗黑越美味。
Which we just absolutely loved. And obviously an English mum means...
That means the weirder the taste, the better. On the video, Zhou Shen was really honest about his own feelings, and he told us that a few years ago he'd been depressed. And I thought it was really good of him to share that with the students of what was his old school, and to give them advice from his experience that everybody can go to rock bottom, and don't be afraid of that, and just be yourself and accept yourself. And I thought that was really good advice.
庸人自扰，那些问题真的是你自己给自己造成的。所以我觉得低谷期不要害怕，每个人都会有。
Yeah, it was similar to what he sang in 轻度情一个梦 and This Is Me that we watched over the new year. He talked about accepting yourself, and it was nice to see him actually saying that to the children there, who were obviously quite motivated by it.
Yeah, in fact they were so moved by his words to them that some of them were crying.
One thing that we noticed that we hadn't realised from before is just what a good sense of humour Zhou Shen's got. He did mention that the people of Guiyang do have a good sense of humour, that they like to take the mick out of their friends, but in like a kind-hearted way. And we quite enjoyed when he said, he was coming back, he was walking on the street saying, oh, the shops haven't changed, I still know the owner. And he said, even the trees have grown taller, but I am just the same height. So that was quite funny.
树都长高哦，我还没长高。
And then there's also the bit where he was on the stage of his old school and he said to the head of the school, oh, the sound equipment isn't good enough, you need to improve it, it's terrible, and I was here as well. So he's quite good at those light-hearted jokes.
Yeah.
One thing that we were both really shocked about is how brave Zhou Shen is. We're both scared of heights, aren't we? And when we saw him climbing along the mountain to go to the cave, we both said we would not do that. No. It's kind of crazy that he's doing that. He's clearly quite a brave person.
攀岩、潜水、划皮划艇。今天他们带周深一起探寻贵阳的一个原生态溶洞。
I think so. Caving, to go underground,
Not
to
for me
is, whoa, no. And what did they say?
His sense of humour came through again, didn't he? He said he's so sure he doesn't have to crawl on his knees as he was in the cave, which we quite enjoyed.
Yeah, and to go and then sing underground.
想你是你在天边，想你是你在眼前。
Even if I was successful as Zhou Shen, and I wouldn't go caving for all the tea in China.
Me neither. As part of the video, Zhou Shen shared with us that he's hoping to do more concerts after the pandemic, and we can't wait.
就等疫情全部过去之后吧，而且一定会想回到贵阳来。对。
And we may be hoping that he might come to the UK.
Yeah, he mentioned he's going to go to Guiyang for certain, but 你也可以来英国吗?
Video was really excellent in showing the Guiyang region, but also I thought Zhou Shen's personality, his character as an individual, really came through, and you know, what a nice guy.
Yeah, we got to see lots of interesting things from Guiyang, as we mentioned, a city or area that we've never been to, and he showed us all the different factors of it. For example, the Miaozhu, the local ethnic minority that he said.
我发现怎么我的发声方式跟他们有点像，我在想这会不会也是我小的时候听到的一些。
That had inspired him to sing in that manner. The local people, he said, had a tendency that whenever they could, they would try to sing. So you could see all these influences that were going into him, and that was really nice. Right then, Mum, so what were your final thoughts on 奇妙之城 and the city of Guiyang?
I thought the video really showed us wonderful city and equally wonderful Zhou Shen.
Yeah, it was really interesting to find out more depth about who Zhou Shen is, see his funny sense of humour, learn some interesting things about Guiyang, and it's inspired for us to want to go there and learn more about it, which I guess was the aim of the show. So well done to the show, well done to Zhou Shen, well done to the people of Guiyang. We really enjoyed it, and if you guys did and you're interested in Zhou Shen, we've done reactions to so many of his videos because he's just the best. You're welcome to go and watch those, but for now we shall leave it there. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
如果你喜欢这期视频，请给我们点赞和关注我们的频道。Okay, is there anything else we wanted to add, Mum?
Just to check about what the chameleon plant is.
Yes. Gosh, we asked a few questions during this one, didn't they? So if any of you guys have answers, let us know in the comments. That would be awesome. And we shall say 下次再聊吧. Bye bye.
Bye bye.